The days were hot. Fish died in the lake, plants yellowed, birds stopped singing. There was thunder, but no rain. You call this period the Great Ecological Catastrophe. I heard my mother's heartbeat as she carried me to Alphaville. People chased us. I remember her driving and bison running by. Then we reached the flooded city with refugees in rubber boats. Suddenly, I couldn't find Mama. I was scared and alone. I'll never know whether she died or abandoned me. I only remember the rockets leaving for Mars. That night, the fighting started. I ran deep into the forest. A she-wolf found me and raised me with her cubs. People who didn't make it into the rockets were dying in combat and from the mutating environment. But we, the orphans and animals, didn't fight. Instead, together we adapted to nature that grew out of the rubble. Many moons passed, and then one day, some humans returned. They called themselves Martians. They flew around dressed in yellow. They went hunting and played golf. I would steal their golf balls for fun. It really upset them. Then one day, I found a dead Martian. I took off his helmet and put it on. There was music playing in it. After years of only speaking wolf, I listened to the Martian radio and learned human language again. After the group left, one full moon later, I was chasing a tasty bug when another spaceship with new Martians arrived. It soon became clear they were trouble.
Greetings all you Tesla City Martians out there. You're listening to Radio Nostalgia from Mars, the show for those who miss a morning run in the park, slurping minestrone soup, sailing with the wind in their hair, singing in unison with thousands of people at a music concert, or smelling the coming rain. In other words, a show for the long lost days of Earth.
I'm the son of no one. 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 A mutant of tomorrow. I've got no time for sorrow. I found becoming a stag, and plus with no yellow tag. Left to my own devices, used to permanent crisis. Without race, without creed, I am pure spiritual speed. I am the son of no one. Pity this over. I'm a bundle of endorphin. This bastard will overcome even the Armageddon. Lungs and legs propel me. You cannot buy or sell me. I move through life like water. No one's son, no one's daughter. I am the son of no one, the son of no one. I'm the son of no one. I'm the son of no one.
Starting off the show with Son of No One, a song I'm fairly certain resonates with many of us orphans of the earth out here in the stuffy depths of space. Speaking of stuffy air, please don't attempt to open portal windows to let some fresh air in. It's unbelievable that we have to mention this, but we're living in pressurized domes, people. Breathing recycled air is just the new normal. In totally unrelated news, the memorial of Baroness von Bullenship will be held in private, and her family asks gold diggers and paparazzi to respectfully stay away from the funeral ceremony being held in the Section C cafeteria on Deck 3 at 7 p.m. Dome time. All right, on with it.
nostalgia from Mars.
Ah, a little toddler pop there, taking us back to the days of late-stage capitalism at its finest. Child labor never sounded so sweet. On that note, it's time for another story, a look back at life on the open road, and a look forward to the long road ahead.
Stories, memories, the good old days, original sources, authentic tales, hope, inspiration, drama, radio nostalgia for more.
Crying while riding a Harley Davidson is the actual meaning of life. I'm serious. I tried to recreate that feeling here on Mars. So I took a Tesla City Delivery EVA for a spin on the Planitia Plains, but it's like driving a janky VR simulation. It made me miss riding my motorcycle. My Jolene, even more. At 35, for 30 days in the blistering heat of July, I took a 4,600-mile trip across America on my motorbike. We set off from California, we zigzagged up and down the country, and covered 18 states all the way up to New York City, where I was to take over my father's company. During the trip, the biggest surprise for me was how much of my thinking was practical. Even banal, I just focused on staying alive at 70 miles an hour on two wheels with crazy winds buffeting me in all directions. So while my mind was this constant barrage of compulsive thoughts, those thoughts were generally practical. Like, how do I get to that destination before dark? Am I drinking enough water? Am I hydrating? The bigger picture stuff of why am I doing this and what is life about anyway didn't come until later. We started the trip at the peak of California's infamous orange heat wave, and we rode it for 5 days in temperatures you wouldn't believe. Some mornings I'd have sweat dripping from my elbows before we even set off. My eyes hurt from the sun. Sometimes I'd wake up so sore I could barely move. My inner thighs had engine burn. And even though those closest to me actually didn't think I made it, I learned that I could physically overcome much more than I thought. So after that rite of passage, I knew I could take over the company. Instead of being an entitled little brat whose father would pay for her theatre career, I turned the company into a $1 trillion business. And now, here I am with my family on Mars, among the last representatives of humanity in the universe. But aside from this high-minded idealism, life has no meaning. Because of these damn EVA suits, there's no wind on the highway here. No open-air solitude that makes you feel one with the world like back on Earth. On Mars, even if you manage to get outside, you're still trapped in a bubble of your own stale air. No matter where you go, isolation clings to you. Unlike the open road, it's an experience of void, not wholeness. There's no dancing asphalt in the heat, and no neon-lit diners and 2 a.m. omelettes with green bell peppers and yellow cheddar with a side of burnt hash browns, greasy bacon and black coffee. Instead, there's this barren rock and strictly monitored oxygen levels in sterile domes. We live in bubbles within bubbles. I admire how far we've come and how resilient we are, but I wonder, maybe we're just fooling ourselves. Just like during my epic ride, we've mostly figured out the banal questions about water and food and sanitation, and now the greater questions are looming. What are we really doing here? What is our future? And what will the meaning of life be for my kids? At any rate, the point is, I miss my Jolene. That's all. Thanks for listening.
أنتم تستمعون إلى راديو حنين من المريخ.
Thank you for taking us on that ride with you, Boyana. Your story is an inspiration for all and reminds us to face our difficulties head on and to value the small things in life, even out here on Mars. Motorcycles, grease, wind in the hair. What better way to remember than with some psychedelic rock for the road?
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Oh. I crouched near 3 members of your Martian expedition. The rest of your group were out in the field. I hoped to make friends, but when you saw me, you froze, stopped picking plants and whispered among yourselves. You seemed very scared and confused, amazed that I could breathe without a suit. You rushed towards me, so I ran. You really thought you could hunt me down?
Hello all you Martians out there, it's time for another round of Radio Nostalgia from Mars. To Soul's episode is an energetic tour de force of nostalgia from the good old days. Buckle up, buckle down, and enjoy.
Number 12, engaging, over. Over the point.
upbeat grooves for some upbeat news. As you may well know, the board of directors have founded a club for going on exploratory return visits to Earth. A primary expedition launched several years ago, and Tesla City authorities are proud to announce that the secondary expedition, a select group of our eminent board members, has arrived on Earth in the vicinity of Alphaville. The purpose of their expedition is to research, collect samples, and conduct measurements of the air, water, and soil to establish toxicity levels back on Earth. Of course, our intrepid Tesla City leaders will use the opportunity to squeeze in a game of golf. Nothing beats Earth's gravity. And urban rubble covered in nature makes for a challenging course. So let's wish them the best of luck.
So I ran, avoiding the nets. The same ones you used on my wolf brothers and sisters. This whole hunt was for so-called research purposes, to see if humans could return here one day. But even with jetpacks, you still couldn't navigate our new terrain. I am a nimble earthling, while you need so much gear just to stay alive.
Welcome back, all you Martians out there. You're tuned to Tesla City's #1 radio station for music, stories, news, and views related to Earth, reminding us all that even out here on Mars, one fact remains: we still circle around the same sun.
Zu Hause in der Ferne. Radio Nostalgie vom Mars.
A friendly reminder, anyone attempting to opt out of their randomly assigned Martian duties will have their water privileges reduced, and anyone paying a proxy to fill in will be excluded from all other activities for a Martian month, which is much more than you think it is. So do your part, and do it with heart.
ran around Alphaville.
Oh yeah, it's time for another episode of Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Any soul now, we're hoping to hear from our intrepid Earth explorers who are currently working hard right now collecting botanical, animal and geological samples to test the viability of us returning back to Earth in the near future. I do hope they have time to catch a breath with all that hard work they're doing for us.
Children die, and we all comply, and then when shit's fried, and then when shit's fried, and then when shit's fried. Here comes the legal I don't run. Here comes the elite finder. Run. Here comes the legal I don't.
The only way is for me to land on the asteroid.
Honey, but you're just a miner.
Who would think that only a miner could save the world?
I'm proud of you.
Don't run. Here comes the elite finder. Run, come run. No time for denial. The earth is on trial, and people of our corporate smiles with multiple stars of spinning crimes, and then when shit's fried, and we all comply. While children die, while children die, while children die. Here comes the legal ain't up. Here comes the elite finder. Run, come run. Here comes the legal ain't up. Run. Here comes the elite finder. Run, come run. So we made it to us, and then the thing. But we ain't all that without a blink, blink, blink. Remember that, it's not a dream. Out here in space, no one can even scream, scream, scream. And it's age of all design, for profit with no margin. The terrors in the air of maximizing, they all got it. Killing them and drilling them, there's no end in sight. I'm fulfilling, but telling me that you ain't outside. Terrors in the air when you maximize. So we made it to Mars, and then everything. But we ain't all that without our blink, blink, blink. Remember that, it's not a dream. Out here in space, no one can even scream, scream, scream. Out here in space, no one can even scream, scream, scream. Out here in space, no one can even scream, scream, scream.
MCAIT there proving to be very popular amongst the youth of Mars these days, on a track called Run Cub Run. Not enough space up here for that, but well-placed fitness zones do provide basic training simulation facilities, so why not drop by for a virtual run and update your bone density shots while you're there. It must be beautiful, exhilarating, sublime to be back on Earth. I'm pretty sure some of our fearless leaders are tuned into episodes of RNFM, so guys, when you have a moment, please share your impressions down there with all of us up here on Mars. Radio Nostalgia from Mars, the best channel for Earth-related news and views.
limited to one thing. Murder.
Your Martian trio was getting tired. You should have realized Earth was not your planet anymore. This wasn't the homecoming you were expecting at all. Enraged, only the captain went on with the pursuit. For him, this turned into an obsessive safari hunt. But he was also exhausting himself as I lured him deeper into the forest.
Man, I came through the time warp in the multiverse to help you fight turbo tornadoes.
Where's the green flashlight?
What are you doing here? Who invited him?
De la madre, que chico se haga grande. Ay, dormite mi alma, que tu padre viene de mucha alegría.
I took the captain's helmet. Together with my wolf brothers and sisters, we ate the Martian. Bruised and tired, but with a full stomach, I went on. I found myself in an industrial area when I saw a tiny spaceship crash land in the distance. Eventually, I would meet the lonely Martian that came out of that spaceship.
Greetings, Radio Nostalgia from Mars fans. As you, our loyal listeners, already know, our friends on Earth are examining all the possibilities for establishing a base there to study changes to the planet and investigate the viability of regular returns. Great news.